Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 11 of AntiMagic Academy 35th Test Platoon, and this episode things started to really go down in this one. I'm not too sure how many parts, if like, because this whole series so far has been a lot of things rushed and taken out. I'm not too sure how much of the manga and how much of the anime is different at this point, but the episode was pretty. I thought it was pretty good, to be honest. It did feel like everything was just going crazy real fast, like rushed pretty fast, but it still was like in a good way. I feel, I don't know. I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know. Sorry for any manga readers if all of a sudden you're like, "Hey, are you stupid? You liked this episode? There were so many things missing." Well, sorry, but I don't know what was missing, and from what I saw, it was pretty interesting. I liked it because we got a little bit of story, backstory, and stuff, and a little bit of action here and there as well, and suspense and some big cliffhanger on what's gonna happen in the next episode. So pretty much what happens in this episode, it starts off good. Well, besides the fact that Kiseki pretty much asks Takadu to kill her, but they get a little nice sibling love kind of thing where he's like, he wants to protect her, and he won't, if he ever does have to kill her, he'll die too, and they'll die together. It was really sweet, yet dang, what the heck, kill each other, But yeah, pretty much what happens after that is that they're gonna go to the Ferris wheel. Everything was gonna be nice, like a little date together. But of course, that one guy that we saw before, Kyoya, that pretty much hates Takadu, appears, and he has his own relic eater, which looks like Yoshimitsu. I think that was her name, Yoshimizu, something like that. But its actually name is Nido. But we find out that it's pretty much she looks like that because of him, for him, and it's all about revenge. She wants revenge, he wants revenge, and that's why, like, even Kudagane says they're like the perfect match, and that's pretty much why. It's all about revenge for them, so that's why we get looks like it's gonna be a cool fight, but it pretty much ends up being stopped by Kudagane and I swear, the principal guy of the school, he always has something going on with him. I'm not too sure yet, but he's always got something like he has behind the scenes that he's just like manipulating people and stuff. It's really interesting in the way that like he could be a bad guy, but we don't really know. I don't know if maybe a manga explains more, but yeah. And for the fact is that I don't even know, is there gonna be a season 2? Hopefully, because it seems like everything, if it ends like this, I don't know. I don't think it could put everything together in one episode for the next one, But I don't know, everything else has been rushed already, so who the heck knows? Maybe they would be able to make it better if they didn't have, that one filler episode. But yeah, other than that, after that, we have a little bit moment. Takadu's in kind of like jail, pretty much, confinement with Oka, which is pretty weird. Why only her and him got in trouble, but Mari, Usagi, and Suginami never got in trouble. That was weird. Like, I was like, they were all in on it. They're all together. And if they were gonna say like, no, it wasn't that, Takadu would have just took the blame himself. Oka wouldn't have done it too, But I don't know. They have a little moment, and the whole "I want to share my burden with you" kind of thing. It was cute and everything. The student council president girl came, got him out, and boom, time to go fight, because obviously Valhalla is trying to get Kiseki, and we see everyone fighting everything. Kusanagi, that's obviously talking to Kudagane, is about to attack and fight that one of the main guys, the leaders of Valhalla. So we'll see how that fight is. That's probably a pretty big fight, considering he's one of the leaders of Valhalla, and Kudagane is supposed to be one of the best witch hunters. That's probably a really crazy battle that's going to happen. Can't wait for that. We do get one crazy battle, which is, of course, Kyoya versus Takadu, to which Takadu ends up winning. It was pretty cool. Like, I always love those kind of moves with swords, because it's really just plain awesome. Of course, they do end up letting him get away, so he's probably going to come back maybe in the next episode, or if there's a second season, he's going to be a big factor, because, yeah, he's crazy right now. And they were going to, everything's going to be nice and everything until, obviously, what's it called? Kiseki is starting to turn and stuff, and she pretty much is going to ask him to kill her, because what's with her, I forgot to mention with the backstory and everything is the Kusanagi family always has, if they have a daughter, it's always born a demon. So that's pretty crazy. They don't explain too much on that. I wish they did explain more. Probably does more in the manga, but this is the anime and they are rushing everything. So at least they give us a brief thing about it, you know, and show what happened with Takeru and how he became, you know, he either had to kill her or protect her, and he chose to protect her, obviously, and she just turned like super big. I don't know how they ended up stopping her, but obviously that was probably the event that she killed a lot of people, and later the academy brought her in there. After that, everything's not going, you know, like I said, she was starting to change, and it looks like she was going to want him to kill her, and that's her wish probably. So it seems that her power is related to wishes, and no one can kill her, but if she wishes for Takeru to kill her, then yeah, so that's pretty much Takeru is the only one that can kill her, until obviously, you know, here comes Haunted, that priest guy, really irritating, comes out of nowhere, stabs Takeru, and boom, Kiseki goes crazy, just like, and that was the end of the episode. Big cliffhanger. So like I said, it was pretty interesting learning the story, a little bit of the story. Like I said, wish we learned more about it, but it was still pretty cool to learn some of the backstory of what's going on with Kiseki, what's going on with the Kusanagi family, what's going on with Takeru and everything. It was nice to see the moment between him and Oka. We got a little bit moment between him and his sister as well. Like I said before, we got some cool action in the beginning and then all of a sudden it's hyping up for the Kurugane versus that one guy. Also, that one elf, was that Suginami, the one that she made, or is that just another elf? I'm not too sure. It looks like it could be, but I'm not gonna make any like that was her for sure without knowing, you know. But yeah, that possibility, that could be something interesting that happens later. And then of course the action between Kyoya and Takeru, and then of course this big cliffhanger. So overall, it was a pretty interesting episode. Definitely rushed. Like, I'm not gonna go and say it was really good. It was not rushed at all, but it was definitely rushed. But I did think it was still pretty good, and if they had more episodes, it would be better. But like I said, everything's being rushed, and I don't know what is happening in the anime, that maybe there's a whole bunch of things that they took out that was supposed to be from the manga. I'm not too sure because I never read the manga, but I know a lot of people with the manga are pissed off at this, you know, how it's going so far. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Can't wait to see how well they ended. How rushed will it be? Will there be a second season? How much more things will they take out and get the manga readers pissed? Just, I don't know. Like, I don't wonder why they've been like rushing everything, and like if they were gonna rush everything, why did they put a filler episode? That's one of the things that keep wondering. Like, I don't understand why they had that episode, you know? It really made no sense. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.